this would be fine, honestly. Yeah, why not? Good enough. Just put a little something on. Pull this second screen up though. Everything should be fine. If anybody watches this post fact, hope you're having a good day. Been a while since I've read any Choujin X. I'm excited to get back into this. I read the first page or two. They had the racist Choujin pop in. Didn't expect that. Trying to whitewash everything. I'm allowed to say that. I'm white. Leave me alone. I mean, I guess everybody's allowed to say it. You can talk shit on white people. It's fine. Nobody cares. Oh man, starting it off like that today. By the way, love seeing Tokyo just be absolutely smooth and slick with it nowadays. Treating other people like fodder instead of getting treated like fodder. Gotta love it. Tokyo's absolutely awesome. All of his Choujin forums are some of the coolest shit. Oh, and with him being a bird Choujin, bird theme on the channel now, kind of right there with my guy Tokyo, you know what I'm saying? Gotta support the bird boys. We've caught 38 members of the top brass from the various dealer groups and 4 are Choujin. Come on, let me out, pretty please. What happened to your face? Kid with the hair in his eyes beat this ever-loving crap out of me. Oh, that you, Mad J? They threw you in the slammer too, huh? And after all of this, we still have no leads. The opium appears to be very valuable to the dealers. I mean, if I'm being honest, opium is very valuable to a lot of people. Dealers, druggies, a lot of people. The growers, the farmers. Because, a lot of people growing opium and stuff, they literally just farmers. How somebody here grow crops. You just grow opium. It's just your job as a farmer. Anyway, very valuable to a lot of people actually. Should we try another area? Yeah, especially those guys. Especially since those guys ended up being small time. Hey, Kurahara. Well, we've only got 4 days left. That's 4 days. Yep, 4. That's right. Guess we need to hurry. 4 days for what exactly? I don't even know. I can't remember if it was stated earlier in other chapters. It's been so long. Probably should have gone back a few chapters. That's all right. With all these dealers suddenly disappearing, everybody at the market is going to realize something's up. Wait, yeah, they fixes running out. That's what's up. That's the only problem they got. Let's check out Jaguar Road. Mike, at this rate, finding those poppy fields is just a pipe dream. Oh yeah, they've been having to look for those Okay, yeah, there was stuff about this in earlier chapters. I remember. The hyena girl, I think she was from Minami. When you stop watching anime and reading manga a lot, Japanese words become a lot harder. Wonder if she knows anything. Guess Ozma will be interrogating her. Palma. How old are you? 16. Where are you from? The Necromesia region. Which sounds like some death stuff. How long have you been in Minami? Had to move when I was 14, so 2 years. I see no prefecture registration records. So you're here illegally. Registration? Wait. Well, I mean, I guess technically if you move from state to state in the U.S., you do have to, register stuff sooner or later. Otherwise, you're not really a resident of that state that you've been living in for 2 years. So, yeah, I mean, I guess it's still... I was about to say, you gotta, legally move from a different spot in the country to another spot in the same country, but, I mean, it makes sense. And the pharmacist? Oh, I met him about a year ago. Sometimes he gives me a deal on drugs. That's what we call a drug dealer. They give you deals on drugs. put two and two together on this one. Gotta be smart, ladies and gentlemen. How much do you know about him? Not much. He seems well-mannered. Well-mannered? Yeah, I don't. If you know anything about this man, I don't think well-mannered is, I mean, it's not the worst way to describe him, but not the best either, I'm gonna be entirely honest. I've seen that man cut people into ribbons. It's not well-mannered, I'm sorry. If you could look at this, the corpses at the peat factory you have connections to were all victims of murder. Didn't you sense something was off? Maybe a little, but this man is a Choujin with dangerous abilities. He's fully capable of creating corpses. You were unwittingly playing accomplice to a dangerous Choujin. Oh yeah, this girl gotta be dumb or something, I'm sorry. I love it when you hear people talk about, I shouldn't say love, it's a weird way to describe that. I find it strange and interesting when people talk about, like, these weird, creepy serial killers and be like, oh, he's so charismatic, everybody just loved him so much, he was so... Guys, a lot of y'all just really gullible. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all, like her, y'all real gullible. Somebody, like, smile and say something nice to you one time, all of a sudden you think they could, like, never do something bad. Come on. Well, be realistic about stuff. It's a lot harder to get tricked by people, I'm just saying. You know, maybe she's down on her luck, though. She had to move there when she's 14. Anyway, on to the next question. And of course, Ozma is just gonna be, like, a great interrogator. I feel like Ozma being an interrogator is just perfect. Coming from high school, Ellie, it's still funny that Ellie just shows up from school, just ready to beat some ass, take some names. Yep. So use your power to resurrect the dead in order to deal in reanimated corpses. Must be hard with your exams coming up. You know, my little girl parties all night and never cracks a book. If those corpses can still feel pain, then that doesn't seem like a very humane practice. Sounds like you got a little hooligan at home. I use morphine and things like that to minimize their pain. So yeah, the illicit removal and mutilation of corpses, illegal entry into the prefecture, black market activity, and the unlicensed purchase of the pharmaceuticals for non-medical use. He is listing all the shit you got on this girl, and she is just dying. Her soul is leaving her body right now. You think laws don't apply to you? I'm sorry. She's not from Nanasu. She's done. Fried. Absolutely out of here. Got nothing left. That is great. She sure was something, that Palma. Nah, I gotta try. Palma. We're gonna leave it at Palma. I can't believe someone from outside the prefecture could be so messed up. I guess she's one of those bad guys without any self-awareness that you're always talking about. But it seemed like she didn't know anything about the pharmacist or the tower. Even so, as the son of a law enforcement officer, I can't let it stand. Leave it to the police. Yep, just tell Dad about it, homie. Well, she's a Choujin, so maybe not just tell the regular police. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I sure thought she'd give us some sort of lead, though. Please, it was a crab rice ball. Is he the same Ozma who gave me that crab rice ball? He got a lot of sides to him, lady. He a little complex. He got a lot to offer, you know what I'm saying? He also be going a little crazy sometimes. I should learn about the laws here. To think that Zember, I don't know, is effective on Choujin as well. Oh, that's the whatever drug he's messing with. Okay. At present, Zora has 2 beasts. If we can convert Ozma Higashi into a beast as well, then perhaps we will have 3 candidates to take the mark. The fact that she's a beast is interesting. Is that the snake lady from earlier? Or is it just beast Choujin in general that they have as candidates? Or at least... Well, no, because Awesome is not a beast Choujin. It's been so long. Honestly, I'm going to have to go back and read so much more Choujin X that I've already read before. By using Zemburon Choujin, who are already far hardier than humans, we should be able to settle the matter quickly. This lead is worthy of further investigation. Batista, I saw it in a dream, a nightmare, of you giving rise to our destruction. So, okay, so this is him back at Yamato Mori. If that comes to pass, you must kill your younger brother, Batista Sandek. Oh, we getting heavy in here in front of everybody. Batista, to avoid your fate, you must renounce your Choujin powers. Live as a human. Whoa, that's... Yeah, he wasn't going for that. Look at that.
I want to know why the hell it's fucking snowing so bad.
It is snowing pretty bad. Yeah, I didn't expect that today. Yeah, ain't no way he giving shit up. Look at that look in his eye. Keep the nightmare from coming true. I'll protect this. Is there really no path to prevent my little brother from losing his future?
I always worry about 9 o'clock meetings.
Oh yeah, because it came going off because of the mailman.
There's been more than one time where I've had to apologize being on the phone because my dog won't shut up.
Oh yeah, if I'm gonna be doing this streaming thing, hell, when I was recording videos, just having that, just like, all right, well, I can't record anything at like 9 to 9:30. Yeah, I mean, why she's talking about the dog going ballistic because of the mailman, because that happens literally every day. So yeah, I'll actually be right back. We're gonna pick up from where we are. We're almost through this chapter. I forget sometimes Choujin X is a much longer read. I was catching up on Choujin. Catching up on Kaiju number 8, which is a fast read, and then switching over to this. I say it's a slow read. It's not that slow, but yeah. Anyway, be right back. Yeah, I was pretty caught up on Choujin X, and I was like, I'll just turn the damn computer on if anybody from the YouTube days wants to hang out.
Yeah.
Because I know there was a lot of people that really enjoyed me covering Choujin X. And we back. Yeah, my wife's working from home today. She was doing some laundry, I hope. I hope that washing machine is not too terribly loud. I'm gonna turn that up just barely. So I don't want to turn that down too much because then I will have to talk very loud. Oh. But I can try to remember to talk a little bit louder. And if anybody's in here, let me know if that washing machine is annoying. I'll see what I can do to kind of drown that out. We must nip it in the butt. In the bud. But we can keep it from happening with hard work. Sondek always been like that. This isn't a matter of hard work. No, you must have had your premonitions so that we could all work together to avoid it. And if you work with us to help master. Sondek, it pains me to say we must take your brother's future from him, but in order to avoid the prophecy coming, Batista is strong-willed. My little brother, he could. I'll renounce my powers. Actually say do it. Batista? I'll do it. Master Motto's premonitions always come true, even if I can't see that future myself. I do not want to cause trouble for you, Sondek, or anyone else. Okay, so he was different back in the day. If I'm gonna end up becoming a bad Choujin, I'd rather be a good human. That is a wonderful sentiment. I don't think that's exactly how things turned out, unfortunately. So I'm guessing he gave up his powers and he's just a human going to school, but he still sees his brother doing all that stuff. In a closed system where outside intervention isn't allowed, order is lost. Eventually, that results in decay. So, thermodynamics? Yes. As for what I'm trying to tell you, is this is another complaint about Yamato Mori. Their bullheadedness never ceases to amaze. They have no idea how invaluable this research is. There isn't room for error developing Ember, so X-Ember, that might be X-Ember that he was talking about earlier. And this is, of course, him as he's continued living as a human, going through scientific research, probably becoming some sort of doctor, pharmacist. There isn't room for error developing Ember even on the nano level. I need a I don't know this word. Centrifuge. Did you approach leadership? Of course, several times. Why not have him explain the importance of research in your place? Sweet puppy. He's allowed to attend their assemblies, isn't he? You might not like the idea much, but why not have him explain the importance of the research to them? Have him do it. He's only 21, but he's already in a leadership position. If my brother does it, that should settle the matter quickly. So he's going to hopefully use Sondek's influence to hopefully push his case. People who have made a contribution as Choujin are the ones who get listened to after all. What about Plus Heal and Bastatal? Yes, I'd like them to consider my past development. Ooh, shit, we getting high heavy up in here. Even if you can't lift 100 tons, you're still a great Choujin. Lifting 100. Yeah, she got his ass. She got his ass. Oh, it's so sad to see where he ended up after all this. Seems like he could have had a nice, happy life. Maybe not. Maybe more stuff happens. You never know. You're pursuing a wonderful future that no one has foreseen, right? So let's work toward it together, Hoshi. Yes, alright. Thank you, Hartley. A wonderful future. God, Sui Ishida is just so good. The way this just sudden, jarring transition is just so good. From all the stuff we've seen from Batista, Hoshi, whatever you want to call him, in the past, and then finally getting to see all of this stuff, and then bam, just a snap of a finger, straight back. A wonderful future that no one has foreseen. Whew. Looks like we got a tear coming out. I wonder if he was thinking about this while he's doing this. Refinement? Yes, even children are able to obtain beastification abilities, or at least the possibility is there. What? I want it. Does that mean I can be like Mama Zora? Wait, Tawashi. Have you tested it? I will begin to. One possible outcome is death by explosion. You know, when there's an infomercial and they start listing off all those side effects, it's not one I want to hear right there. I'm going to be honest. I do not want to hear the death by explosion as a possible outcome. Then we're not in the practical application stage. No, we'll need experimental trials. You want to try it and go kablooey? Oh man, do we have anyone we could use? A Choujin we wouldn't mind sacrificing? The Elder. I don't know who the Elder is. I have an excellent idea. Where are we going with this? Once again, Suichi is so good because he leaves you with these things that make you want to read more. It makes you want to figure out what the hell he's talking about, what the hell this psycho-ass dude is planning on doing with this. So good. And this character, Ricardo, I believe? It's been a while, but I want to say his name was Ricardo. Super fucking dope. Super dope ass character. Teacher, Miss Yume. Do you have one of his personal effects? Yep. Golly, his unmentionables. 3,000 yen per dog. If you're in a hurry, I recommend the 100 dog option. That's 300 mil. 300,000. Math ain't the strong suit on that one. That's funny. Which, I believe that, so the dogs are those paper dogs that she used back last time we saw them. So, makes a bunch of paper dogs, they get the scent. Just act like tracking dogs, but you can make them out of paper. Actually, really cool. Those two in general, Paper Choujin and Terror Choujin? Horror Choujin? Something like that, I can't remember. Yeah, those guys were awesome. Noodles, cat broth. You got it. Jeez Louise, that guy's good. He knows how to work a flame. This guy's just cooking food now. Remembering the old days flying through the sky. Are they gonna use this guy? Are they gonna inject him and see if he blows up? Maybe. So yeah, they tracked him down. That was easy enough. Track him down with the dog. Picks it up, thinks it's cute, blows up, hit him in the head. Good to go. I love how this is a mix of like weird superpowers, but also just like so underground mafia mob tie type shit. Just tie him up, bring him to a parking garage. I love it. The feel And the aesthetic of this series is something I've loved from the beginning. What's with the matching threads? Well, I couldn't care less anyway. I'm at work right now. Why are you looking at me like that? I know you all look down on me. Look at the sad, working, stiff, living hand to mouth who's lost all pride as a Choujin. You must think it's hilarious. Laugh all you want. If you don't, fine, I'll do it for you. This guy's losing it. You can get your powers back. Oh, okay, so yeah, I forgot. Ellie has his powers now, so he just doesn't have them anymore. This drug can get you your stolen powers back. What? I see, that's why you were looking for me. Then why did you hit me over the head earlier? You want to rejoin the fold? Well, of course. My soul is always with Mother. If I could be at Mother's side again, then I, Chandra, will accept any drug you give me. Even suppositories? Alright, we got it. Well, that was dismissive. Well, here goes. Okay. Wait! What is it? Was this the no mask bloke's idea? Of course, the one thing he might be pissed off about is the fact that it's the pharmacist. The one thing he might be mad about. That is hilarious. Do you intend to make a guinea pig of me? Fine, he's still for it. Nay, elegant instincts are whispering to me to go for it. But I've seen you before, I do not know if you have elegant instincts, but we'll go with it. Let's have it. If I have even the minutest chance of regaining my powers, I'll put my life on the line for an attempt. What are you waiting for? You should expect nothing less of a proud warrior like Mr. Hume. Powerless though he is. This is also for Mother's sake. Yes, for Mother's sake. Mother Zora's sake. Mr. Hume, no matter the outcome, I hope you have no regrets. Seems fine, and it's hitting him. There's something wrong with my heart is pounding. With my heart. There's something wrong. My heart is pounding. They did say you might explode. Well, I don't think they told him that. Yo. That is wild. How did it go? Use your eyes, Tawashi. That masked scoundrel. Mr. Hume, if anyone could have made it, I thought it would be you. Jesus Christ, not a chance. My goodness. That is wild. Shit. Now, I will say, Choujin healed from some really weird stuff. So if you, like, become a Choujin and then immediately explode, but you got this, like, super Choujin drug thing, could the Choujin abilities fix the exploded body? I'm not ruling it out as an impossibility. I'm not necessarily going to expect it, but yeah, not impossible. Probably though, probably. Did they take his head back? Is that legit his head? Okay, if that's his head, that's wild. And they brought his head back and put it in a jar, and he is alive. As a head in a jar now, that's gonna be insane. Look at you alive and well. This lady was weird. Kinda hot in a weird way, but weird. Looks like I got you in time. Chandra, yep, it's him. Yep, that is his head. That. Lucky you. I mean, Yubiko, that was her name. Haven't seen you since the island. What am I doing in the jar? In this jar, let me out. I'm no Marimo. Old Zoro. Old Marimo head. If I let you out, you'll die. You were spattered all over the pavement, you know? What's the meaning of this? What happened? What are you doing? Lucky for you, I was passing by. Come morning, I bet you would have been washed away with puke. You ought to be thanking me. Preposterous. You see, I'm curious. What happens when you stick a Choujin in a jar and let him take all the time in the world to raise? What the fuck is going on, bro? This is wild. What the fuck? Dude, this series is wild. Someone save me. Yeah, buddy, you need saved. You 100% need saved. Oh my god. Masquerade. It's literally the same dude that was trying to whitewash people. I'm the moss green Choujin. I'm gonna moss green up the whole world. Hey, I like me some green. Okay, I'm just saying. I haven't heard from my big brother since yesterday. Jesus Christ. Of course, they're brothers. Wow. Have you guys seen him around? I'm dying. Yeah, the exact same. Jesus Christ. You had a brother? Who cares? Old market investigation, day 11. Another one? Is this on purpose? You want me to interrogate him? Fine. Mr. Sato, are you sulking? Hey, you know where my brother is? He got the word white written across his forehead. I do indeed. I'll take you right to him. What, you're the ones that took him in? All-nighters make people go batty. Yeah, this dude is energy. He's got energy drinks. Just pound him 5-hour energies. That's great. Kurahara. We should call it. This is day 11. We only have 3 days left until the deadline, and the market is going to notice eventually, even if only a few of us are active. After these last 10 days, I really get how dedicated you are, but this is impossible. Michael says that with good intentions. Captain Kurahara, I understand how you feel about it. If we were successful, it would be a big win for Yamato Mori, but if we aren't going to get anything from the next 3 days, I think it's better to report Arthur sooner than later. Sometimes the right decision is to adjust the plan. What do you say? Sorry for dragging you two along with me. But I want to believe that we'll get results and keep going for more 3 days, for 3 more days. Might been a better translation to English. I don't know. If you ask me whether I'm 100% sure this will work, I honestly can't say that I am. But sometimes spur-of-the-moment decisions can work out, or things we think are the right decisions can backfire. I think it's impossible to choose the right answer 100% of the time, but when things go sideways, having the courage to go back out, is important too. It's just, if we're too scared of doing anything, then I think nothing will go right anyway. It's your choice. Well, it's just 3 days anyway. I'll stick it out with you. Things don't seem to be going well for Tokyo's group. Gotta love Tokyo. I always love Tokyo. Investigation like this needs 3 months. Trying to get it done in 2 weeks was a fool's errand. Going forward, our best bet is to cut our losses early and move on. What happens if they fail? We'll probably come up with a new tactic, but we've lost 2 weeks. You think we can just fight Zoro the old-fashioned way? That'll be intrinsically impossible in this environment. Intrinsically, Zora's powers are from Queen's contagion. During the war, she was the strongest Choujin. She still has the powers of Choujin X when it comes down to it. Which, this lady's wild. All of this stuff from back in the day with Queen and Zora, absolutely insane. The shit she turned into, that was part of the reason I got hooked on the series in the first place. That shit was wild. The whole, 20 chapter intro to this series is just absolutely incredible. And then there's the environment. She fought against the army of Choujin that Queen personally trained and its followers. Modern keepers fight a couple of Choujin a month at most. She has exponentially more experience. And she's in a chaos state. The powers she can use without breaking a sweat are already several levels stronger than normal. So she's just, I guess, permanently in, she was lost to chaos and she's just stuck, and that's her chaos state, which is just absolutely crazy. That whole hand form, that shit's dope. Absolutely wild. If we just change our environment, maybe we'll have a fighting chance against her. Since you and Tokyo inherited your powers from Zora and Queen, too. You probably shouldn't mention that. Why not? Changing our environment would be difficult. We're not in a time of war, so we don't have enough enemies to gain experience against. Though it'll be a different matter if war breaks out. I was joking, okay? Sure, Azuma. No. Yeah, well, still sounds pretty tasteless to me. It wasn't funny. Anyway, seems like our only option is to find the poppy fields and wear her down. Think we could lend a hand at least? There's not much we can do, but that means there's still something we can do. I don't think he's going about this the right way anyway. What are you implying? Just remember what happened with the hyena. What would have happened if we hadn't shown up? He's been pulling risky moves every time he goes out. At this rate, Toki's going to get himself hurt. When we choose a path, we first need to think over which one is most likely to be the right one. Seems to me Tokyo's way of doing things is to take a chance and assume things will all go right. And I'm saying that's dangerous. The correct way to handle things is by taking steps to improve your chances. Azuma, why don't you give Tokyo some advice then? The only thing I can say to him right now is that he should pull the plug and obey his superiors. Not like that. Like you could give his team advice to help them. Impossible. Enough already. If you think he's going about it all wrong, then just tell him. Besides, you helped him save the hyena. Why don't you make the two of you even? Even? How so? You know what I mean. Darn it. Are you seriously that hung up on him slinking off to Iwato? Why bring that up now? Because you obviously still hold it against him. I thought you were friends. If you're gonna keep this up, then I don't want to have anything to do with you. Love it when Ellie pops off. Ellie is 100% that motherfucker that's just gonna stop caring and gonna tell everybody how it is. Right, wrong, indifferent, it don't even matter. Usually, she's pretty accurate though. You might not have care for them, but I've got my own feelings too, and I'm not like you. Besides, this is none of your business. Ooh, Asuma with a little pop-off. Asuma, you popping off back. Telling Ellie, mind her own business. Oh, man. Yeah, Ellie is literally and figuratively a hothead. So, Azuma, you might... I mean, I know you hold your own in a fight, but in a personal argument between friends, I think Ellie might end up getting the upper hand on you at some point. She's out. She doesn't give a damn. I wanted Tokyo to actually talk to me once he got back. Am I really the one in the wrong? Oh, Higashi. I think you're 100% wrong. You're 100% wrong, Higashi. Me? 100% wrong? Yeah, maybe even 1,000% wrong. 1,000%. Why don't you talk to Tokyo? He should be in Minami. We'll try to get Ellie to calm down. I'll think about it. I don't know if he's 100 or 1,000% in the wrong. It's fair to want your friend to talk to you when he comes back after going on for that long. But it's also a two-way street. Relationships are complicated. big meals mean big dumps. Oh, Melly. Hey, so, do you think the facilities department would give me spare rolls of toilet paper? Talk to Osmond, leave me at it. Tokyo just getting the absolute strays here. He was just walking up, had no idea what just happened, and just gets blasted in the face. Sure. Okay, I'll talk to him. Hair's all singed and shit. Weren't you supposed to be investigating the market, Tokyo? Just got home. I was going to take a nap and get back to it. Did you happen to see Ellie pass through here? Yeah, I asked her where the toilet paper was and she blew her top. So earlier, she got a little upset about you and Higashi. I haven't had a proper talk with Azuma since coming back. I know he's avoiding me, so I thought it'd be better to wait until he sorts through his feelings. I plan to talk to him after wrapping up the mission. It's my fault, isn't it? I feel bad for getting Ellie involved. Kurahara, I think you're in the wrong. 100%. My boy in the back. My boy in the back. God, what is it? Simon. Simon in the back right here. Okay. I see what she's doing. I'm guessing I see what she is doing. Telling both of them that both of them are in the wrong, and she's probably 100% accurate, actually. They should have handled their friendship differently after not seeing each other for so long and being able to see each other because, work in the same area. It's not hard to, hey, what's up? They literally pass by each other, I'm sure. But Simon in the back, just staring at her like, you just said, but now you're saying he... How they both... So ain't nobody... Simon. I love the look on Simon's face right now. That is amazing. Why didn't you talk to him as soon as you got back? It doesn't matter whether he still hasn't sorted through his feelings. You hurt him first, so you can't put this off. You're 2,000% in the wrong. So okay, Tokyo's worse than Azuma. You're right, 2,000%. I'm sorry for making you worry, Momo. It's okay. You give me the push I needed. I'll go find him right now. He'll still be close by. We'll handle Ellie. You're a real piece of work, I feel bad that Ellie's been stuck in the middle of that. And it will make Yamato Mori stronger if they work together. Momo's right, I can't put this off just because I want to tie up loose ends. Is Azuma on his motorcycle? Maybe I should use a call. Well, y'all are Choujin. Y'all can sense each other. Y'all's best friends since you're kids. Ain't gonna be that hard to find each other. We used to play here a lot. We'd hunt for make-believe villains, run around until the sunset. It didn't seem this small back then. Azuma. I need to talk to you about Sandek taught me self-control, but things still don't seem to go my way. Seeing you breeze by is infuriating. God, once again, Sui Ishida has been incredible with this series, and the lead up to this conversation and all the stuff that we have seen happen between Tokyo and Azuma, and looking back on their childhood. This series is seriously so damn good. Maybe I'll feel better if I punch you. Azuma, you already punched him. A lot. You know that won't fix anything. Did it anyway. Alright, Azuma. It really didn't. Yeah, Tokyo, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, yeah, Tokyo's like, buddy, I am not the kid you grew up being friends with. I'm sorry. He's like, I'm still your friend, but I'm not the friend you remember. He's like, if you forgot, there's a reason why I left. Is to be a badass. How about that? Osmond's pissed. Hey, this is great. Oh yeah, these boys had some legit frustration built up. This is great. Alright. Yeah, he ran off to Iwato. But I don't give a damn about that anymore. Because I'm unhappy about so many other things. We gotta check out these moves real quick, though. Azuma going in. Tokyo grabbing, rolling back, sweeping him up, throwing him, tossing him. Azuma gets the balance back, goes back at him. You turned into a Choujin, found success in Iwato, and earned a higher-up's trust. You quit school when I couldn't bring myself to. Azuma coming in with the Rey Mysterio moves right now. You got Tokyo, yep. He got Tokyo with that one. He surprised him, okay. Which Azuma, like, from just pure fighting skill and technique, Azuma is just an absolute monster. When Tokyo became a Vulture Choujin and Azuma didn't have powers yet, I swear to God, I thought he was going to be a Lion Choujin. And this shit would have been dope, which his powers are already dope. But yeah, no, like, he fights in human form. He fights like a fucking lion. The dude is just, he will maul a motherfucker. Just absolutely dirty. Your decision, your growth. Tokyo ain't just gonna take it though. Tokyo, I don't know what the hell Tokyo did, but if we went from this, Tokyo's head on the ground, upside down, neck all fucked up, to Tokyo is now slamming Azuma into a wall. So, yeah, he did something. Your decision, your growth, and, ooh, what a big haymaker. I was like, yeah. Oh, God, I can't. I don't need to do all that. It's barely over a week post-op. I don't need to be bending over to the side and stuff. God, that is hype, though. Tokyo's the one standing right now again. Damn it. And the fact that I can't beat you anymore. That hurt. Feelings mutual. Was Ellie mad? She was literally seething. I see. Yep. Azuma just really does not like the fact that you can't beat him anymore. Tokyo is just that dude. Azuma always grew up being that dude. But Tokyo also doesn't rub that in, and like that's not the point for Tokyo. Like it's never been the point for Tokyo. He's not specifically like trying to be better than Azuma. As far as I can tell. Azuma likes Ellie. Tokyo's just like, what? Because, I mean, Tokyo and Ellie, that's like straight brother-sister relationship. Like, there could never be any romantic kind of feeling between, at least from Tokyo to Ellie. Maybe Ellie, I can't really remember, it's been a long time, but I'm pretty sure Ellie could never feel towards Tokyo that way, I would imagine. Azuma, though, I 100% understand Azuma having feeling towards Ellie. Like, I 100% get that. That does not surprise me one bit. Her birthday's coming up. Want to do something for her? The poppies come first. Alright. Oh, right. Do you know anyone, like, people who know about drugs? Of course not. It might be worth hitting up Minami's. The morphine? You can't buy any Minami, so I extracted my own from opium. Oh, yeah. Poppy fields, opium. This girl can be the lead to the poppy fields. To get the opium through the secret private website. No, maybe not. Nude is the one managing it. Nude.com. We analyze the opium again and have determined Palma's morphine and Zora's smoke come from the same poppies. Perfect. Yep. I knew Shishinagura, I don't know, wasn't getting medical grade morphine through legal means, but I didn't think she was extracting it herself. So instead of a cartel, the culprit was a single person the whole time. Great job, Higashi. Look at you guys, being happy friends. If we make a deposit in an anonymous bank account, then the goods will be delivered at the specified location and time. If we can catch Nude, we'll get a clue about how he sources his poppies. Did it actually happen? Oh, probably not. Just probably assuming it. I ain't moving that quick. That'd be weird. Are you nude? That question can have a completely different meaning more often than not. Nude? I'm afraid you got the wrong man. A fella asked me to drop this off for some extra pocket change. Wonder what's even in here. And where'd the guy go? What you see is that chap right over there. A tattooed dog. And he's dipping. Yeah, no. You ain't getting away, buddy. I got the barrier dude with him. Caught on a little too quick that Nude was a name. Most people would have assumed I was asking if they were naked. I would have. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. I've got a question for you, Nude. Might find anything in there? Smells just like opium. Is he like throwing opium at people? A red card. Red card, you're out. And they just get... What the hell just happened to them? Where are we? Outside the market? He's a Choujin, damn it. But if we catch him, we've got this in the bag, Kurahara. Right, let's get back in there. That was a close call. Yes, sir. Yeah, I know the dealers seem too quiet lately. So this is all they're doing, these sleazeballs. But I made a killing on that opium I nabbed. I can go on the lam, get out of Yamato, live it up. Huh? By golly, what's that? That is a headless human body, I'm pretty sure is what that is. That is your headless human body. That is wild. Can you imagine you are just taking off down the street, all of a sudden you just start seeing your body run off without you? That's terrifying to think about. My body? Yeah, that is absolutely terrifying. What? No. I don't know if we're gonna get through the next chapter, but I at least want to start it real quick. What in the hell? This shit creepy as hell. Little girl, you shouldn't be holding that hand. Day 11 night. What the hell happened? I'm guessing the pharmacist got to him. And just chopped his ass up. Somebody got to him and chopped his ass up while he was running. Oh, that lead's gone. That sucks. Who did this? There wasn't even evidence of an attempted raise. Must have been an instantaneous surprise attack, I think. Wasn't Nude our only lead, which means Kurahara's search has hit a dead end. Looks like things are getting dicey. Mike, we'll call it for today. Sure. What do we do now? Not sure, but wonder what happens next. So, an aerial view? Yeah, I asked Masamune to record when we were chasing Nude. This is it. Looks like he was done in right when he got to the alley. They were waiting for him and happened in an instant. But who was it? That comes next. Here's where the culprit shows up. We don't have intel on anyone like that. Think he's one of Zora's. Does this mean the enemy knows we're going after the poppy fields? Don't know about that, but this is an opportunity. How so? Nude was iced right in the middle of our operations, which means he was someone important. If we just find a way to use this. It's just that I'm surprised. I thought you were feeling down. What? You're here to comfort me? That's nice of you, especially after you threw a punch at me for no warning. Punching me with no warning. Well, sorry. You're relentless. That's right. I am relentless. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hang out with someone like you, Ozma. What's that supposed to mean? Ask Ellie. I love all their character interactions and relationships in this. It's true. You could let us rest a little. Mike? I know you're heading out anywhere. Anyway, we're ready. So what are we doing? Don't know yet. Should we see if Nude has any associates? Sounds good. I'll talk to you at the market. I'll take you to the market. Can I nap on the way? You won't let me sleep. Never ridden on your motorbike before. You're riding, Mike? My legs are shorter, so it takes me longer to get to places. No way. We should do this fair and square. Rock, paper, scissors. I'll make something you can both ride. That's dope. He just gets to make shit and just take off. That's awesome. Woohoo! Yeah, they're excited as hell, finally getting some sleep. Okay, let's get to the market. Kurahara Higashi, if I may. Mr. Sato showing up? That won't be necessary. Oh, that won't be necessary. If I may. What's going on? Why aren't we going to the market? We might not need to search anymore. Did something happen? We reached a deal with Palma. I'll let you go free. Thank you so much. Ozma told me I might have connections, but with a tower or something, and couldn't be released. He said something about facing my crimes. We have conditions. We want you to help with our investigation. You want my help? An important source we wanted to talk to wound up dead. And you can hear the voices of the dead. Can you hear me? I mean, you no harm. I'm harmless. Okay? Unfortunately, you died. Uh-huh, right. It was like that at first, yeah. I see, yes. I have some questions for you. Is that okay? Thank you. So what should I ask? We want to know how and where he got the opium. This is critical. From experience, when asking something from the dead, it's best to give them something in return. It's what I usually do. It can be something that'll put them at ease. I see. How about we sew his body back together and give him a proper burial? How's that? What did he say? He says no. It was a big shock for him. Some people take longer to accept death than others. I see. Well then, how about this? You want to reanimate Nude? That's right. We're exchanging information for a raise. Are you sure about this? You mean from an ethical standpoint? It's critical for the investigation. We don't have the time to get a lecture on the morals from the higher-ups. If we let ourselves be limited by collective morals, we'll come to a standstill, grow weak, and decline. Heroes and geniuses, part of a revolutionary minority, are suppressed by the ideal. I can't even read this. Heroes and geniuses, part of a revolutionary minority, are suppressed by the ideology of the masses. This is a truth evident throughout history, and that spells stagnation, weakness, and decay for the world. We are Choujin. We have a higher ethical viewpoint that transcends the law. We have the duty and the qualifications to act as judges in this case. I bet. I'll take it. That's some dope ass shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, good ass speech, Sato. Are you saying not to consider this from the average person's viewpoint? That's correct. Plain and simple. Don't care. You need authority to proceed with an unreasonable idea like the one we're about to undertake. According to Palma, there's a special method of raising the dead. Special how? Normally, when she reanimates the dead, she uses only a small amount of blood, but the more blood she uses, the closer they'll be to their state prior to death. As for Nude, he wasn't satisfied with a regular raise, so Palma proposed using a special one. Is he nude? Is this supposed to be that higher ethical viewpoint? I want you to be prepared if Palma enters a chaos state. Palma. Is she going to fill that hollow with her blood? Come on, they could have treated the body better. A normal person couldn't fill that. Oh, Azuma. I'll do my very best. See, and she likes Azuma. Azuma after Ellie, but Palma after Azuma. Something is definitely off about her. Don't overdo it. I won't. I'd like somebody to cut off my arms. Jeez, that's wild. Okay, can somebody cut these off for me? I'm scared to do it myself. So this is a part of his higher ethical viewpoint too. Also, don't get hung up on Mr. Sato's choice of words. Sadakawa. That's wild. It's a hand towel. Just carry around a towel with you? Huh. Back down on the towel. God, that's wild. Blessing of blood. Absolutely wild. Look at his face. Sadakawa. Slice her neck. Damn. Please do it. Prepare for her to go into a chaos state. I'll aim for an artery. Is that alright? God, dude, Choujin are absolutely wild. This shit is insane. Cut her arms off, raise, not enough, cut her neck, just do it. And hit. Jesus. Absolutely insane. See, Azuma like an Ellie. This Palma girl like an Azuma. Tokyo's just a nice person. He's always worried about people and them being okay. I wouldn't be surprised if Tokyo start liking Palma. I'm just saying, Tokyo a little weird, Palma a little weird. They both got the beast powers. Just saying. Which earlier, chapter 2 ago, when they were talking about two beasts already, Palma was the second one, I believe. I couldn't really remember who Palma was. It had been so long since I read this. Leave her be, Kurahara. This feels like it's going too far. It's a lot of blood, though. That's what they needed. Let's see what happens. Palma, you need to raise. Come on. Nothing's happening. I don't know, it looks like something's happening. The blood is boiling? Is Nude back? You know that dude's got a weird ass name. Might be him. Oh. They're close. Missing a little bit, but that can come back. He's Choujin. That's absolutely wild. Now, hopefully she can raise back. I'm sure she will. I mean, if she's a second beast, she's 100% going to be able to raise back from that. God, Choujin X is so damn good. Probably not going to read 45. Blessing of Blood, okay. Those who were fully deceased before being resurrected by Palma's blood, are not fully alive. After receiving the blessing, the resurrected may resume existing in almost exactly the same manner as when they were alive. The resurrection state can be maintained through regular transfusions of Palma's blood. If the blood supply is cut off, however, the resurrected will lose the ability to think or feel, much like a zombie. They may also result in a loss of self-recognition. That's absolutely wild. So basically, you can go on exactly the same way you did before. Question, go ahead. What's the sitch if I miss out on one of the transfusions? You'll start to rot. It'll depend on the season and the environment you're in, but I give it somewhere between a few weeks to a few months before your flesh falls away. By the end, you'll just be a skeleton. I mean, just get more blood transplants. Basically, your life is your lifeline is her lifeline. If she dies, you're kind of screwed. But I mean, hey, worst things in the world. Once your muscles decompose, you won't be able to move, and once your brain begins to rot, you'll of course start to lose your memory and cognition. With blood, the process can be slowed, but no siree. What are you gonna do? Buddy, what are you gonna do? What is the plan here, my guy? You're gonna run for it. So you got a few weeks to a few months, and then you're gonna... I have no idea what this man was thinking. No idea. Dude, are you okay? Is he okay mentally? What is he thinking? You need the blood transfusions every once in a while from this lady to extend your life. Would you not prefer to do that? What was the plan after running for it? This man is an idiot. Dagnabbit. Alright. That's enough for today's session. I'll insert positive images into dude's mind to ease his mental distress. Yeah, that'd probably be helpful. Thank you for your help. Palma, I wish I could say you're free to go. However, will you lend us your assistance until we obtain the information we need from Nude? We'll probably need your blood. Yes, I actually want to do what I can. Look at her having a little turnaround, trying to be all helpful and good person. Like, granted, she wasn't really a bad person. She just didn't know what she was doing because she was kind of gullible or naive, possibly. Yeah, never know. Shit happens. How helpful. Kurahara, you're in charge for. Got it. Up for a trip into town? Tokyo, you've lived in Yamato for a long time. Yeah, born and raised. Wow. Want to order something? You can pick whatever you want. Gotcha. Kid special. You're not from around here, right, Palma? No, I'm from the North Islands. Damn. North, where's that? I think southeast of Nanasu. It took about 2 months to swim here. You swam? I kept drowning at first, but after a while I got really good at swimming. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to cut it there on the reading part for right here, and I'm going to pick up more Choujin X later. This lady swam from here to, I assume, here over the course of 2 months by drowning, dying, raising herself, and continuing to swim farther before drowning, dying, and raising herself over and over and over again until she got so good at swimming or was just so close to the island she didn't have to die again. Or at least come close to death again. What the fuck? the fucking willpower and determination and just fucking long-term goal mindset you gotta have to do that shit. Holy fuck, can you imagine getting 1 month in and dying again? You gotta have the whole mental mindset to be like, just 1 more month, I'm halfway there, I did it this far, I can keep doing. Oh, that's fucking insane. That's crazy. Alright. Anybody who watches this or did watch this, I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Love Choujin X. Super happy to get back into reading it. And gonna be streaming probably some games on here. Probably mostly games on here. But also been streaming on Twitch over at Sexy Bird, so go check that out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. And I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Boop. And stream.